would you explain what our digital detox looks like?
The best way to describe it is no screens for 30 days.
Colin, how do you feel about beginning this process?
Good.
Really?
No.
I'll often bring my phone with me. Like, I have to have it with me wherever I go, like it's that important.
I'm feeling very excited for it.
Already I'm feeling a little bit lighter not having my cell phone attached to me.
We're excited to take you along on day 1 through day 30 so you can be a part of the journey with us. Hello there, and thank you for joining us on Tic Tac Toy Family. Today is day 1 of a digital detox. If you've been watching Tic Tac Toy Family for a few years, you probably know that this is something we have done a few times. This is actually our 3rd time to do a digital detox or a digital fast or no screens or whatever you want to call it. Historically, our family has taken about 30 days each year where we just unplug. We turn off TVs and tablets, we minimize our computer and phone use, and we just really put a lot of focus into family time, into spiritual growth, and just lessening our distractions. Maya, in your own words, how would you explain what our digital detox looks like?
The best way to describe it is no screens for 30 days.
That's right. And how many days are we doing this time? Do you remember?
30?
30, that's right. Colin, how do you feel about beginning this process?
Good.
Really?
No.
What about you, Maya?
Good. Just sometimes it's just like,
So the days leading up to it, there's often a little bit of sense of dread or like, how am I going to do this? But every time we've done this, by the end of the 30 days, and even a few days in, we've been so thankful for the decision. Addie, for you, what's the hardest part about having 30 days with no screens?
Probably no Formula One. And I have multiple friends who can watch F1 still because they're not doing it, or they don't go to our church, so they don't know about it. So I'm trying to get them not to spoil the races for me.
Yes, so as Addie mentioned, this is something we're actually doing with our church this year. We've done that with our church 2 years now, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that as the time goes on. But Addie, just how are you feeling in general about it?
I'm feeling very excited for it. I have a lot of books that I have started but stopped about halfway through because I've lost interest in them. So it's my goal to finish as many of those books as possible this digital detox and just get them off my chest and say I finished them.
It's day 1. How are you feeling about the digital detox?
I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm excited about doing this again. We did it last year and I had some good results, and already I'm feeling a little bit lighter not having my cell phone attached to me. So I'm looking forward to what the next 30 days has in store for us.
What kind of books are you looking for, Maya?
I'm looking for like graphic novels.
One of the major perks of the digital detox is that when you don't have TVs and tablets competing for your time, there's a lot of downtime, which means there's a lot of reading happening in our house. So we're at the library right now, and the kids are each picking out some books, and I'm hoping we'll spend a lot of time reading over these next 30 days. Colin, what kind of books are you getting?
I got gorillas too.
Lots of gorilla books?
Yeah.
Wow, those look like very exciting.
And
Oh,
look how
spider
cute this
monkey.
one is.
Those do look pretty cute. Addie, if you had to recommend a book series to another 13-year-old girl, what's your recommendation?
Hunger Games, Lunar Chronicles, Divergent, Percy Jackson. Any of those are good.
You might see how I have my Chromebook out during our no screens digital detox, but it's for schoolwork, so for school purposes, we're allowed to use our Chromebooks.
I'd be perfectly fine if we didn't have to do our homework on computers. But I don't think my teachers would.
I am going to be the opposite of Lily. If I don't have my homework turned in, or if I can't do it all on time, I have to have a syllabus for my homework so I can plan ahead and everything. I have to be very neat and organized, and if I can't use a computer to type up my papers or whatever, and I can't use a computer to do my work, I think my life would fall apart.
Oh, I'm just a country girl in a real big world. You can catch me on 65, driving to the mountaintop. I don't make no stops. Yeah, this this town was once all that I knew. I'll never forget my roots. I'll never forget my roots.
Addie mentioned that we're participating in this digital fast with our church, and that is correct. Our entire church community and our smaller community group are all participating, and we're using this digital fast book, which is written by Dr. Darren Whitehead, as our kind of guidebook for the fast. I highly recommend it. It gives you a lot of perspective on how these devices are impacting our life from both a scientific standpoint, but also from a spiritual standpoint. And the book includes some suggestions for how you can take part in your own digital fast, and it even provides 40 days of devotionals to help guide you through the process. If you want to check it out, it is available on Amazon, and you can also go to thedigitalfast.com to learn a lot more. Wow, it's your Spider-Man move, Colin. One of the things I always enjoy most about the digital fast is that I don't let myself carry my phone with me everywhere I go. I have to admit, and I'm really embarrassed to admit this, that when I'm in the house, if I move rooms, if I go from my bedroom to the living room or from my living room to the basement, I'll often bring my phone with me. I have to have it with me wherever I go, it's that important. So I make a very conscious effort of just leaving my phone in one place while I'm at home, so I don't feel the need to check it 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 times a day. And one of the reasons why it's easier not to have my phone with me all the time is because I took the time to go through my apps and divide all my apps into what I would consider utility apps, things I need and that I use for functions like my calculator, for example, or my phone app, or airplane apps, directions, weather. Those are utility apps. And then I'll take a look at apps that are more distractions, things like Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, all those apps that are entertainment, that are truly more of a distraction, and I deleted all those from my phone, at least temporarily. So now my phone isn't very exciting. I've turned my smartphone into a dumb phone, so I really have no need to look at it all the time, because if I pick it up, there's really nothing exciting there to look at anymore. And this is all something that's outlined and explained in the Digital Fast book in a lot more detail, but it's definitely a big helper for not feeling the need to pick up my phone constantly. We are about 1 week into our digital fast, and I'm here with Lily at Sweet Haven enjoying some ice cream, and this is her second digital fast she's done with us, because she did it last year with us as well. So what do you think about it, Lily? Is it hard?
No,
No?
because we don't get screens that much anyways.
That's true. So for a couple years, we've actually only done screens on the weekends anyways. So the kids are pretty used to not watching TV, not having tablets during the school week. So there's really not that big of a difference for the kiddos during the school week. It's really when it gets to the weekend that things get a little bit different. What's the most difficult part?
Not being able to watch TV on the weekends, because I have 3 different shows that I rotate through on the weekends, because I have too much free time on Saturdays and Fridays, so I just watch TV during my downtime.
So it sounds like Lily is going to have a lot of TV to catch up on once this digital fast is over, unless she realizes that maybe there are things more exciting and fulfilling than TV.
No. Sorry, no.
Well, at least she's honest.
Since we don't have screens, my best friend and I are organizing my room, and hopefully by the end of the day, it will be all clean and neat.
The girls have baking fever right now. They did a lot of baking last night, and they're doing a lot of baking right now, and I sense that baking might be the theme of this digital detox. The last time we did this last year, we went puzzle crazy, and we put together probably 6,000 or 7,000 piece puzzles during the course of our 30 days. I'm starting to feel that these 30 days are gonna be all about baking. Maya, what are you making right now?
Meringues.
Maya's world famous meringue. Lily, you're very busy over here. What are you whipping up?
Fudge.
Fudge. And what did you make last night? You were very busy baking.
Brownies and biscuits.
And I think you made brownies last night and you also made brownies this morning.
Maybe.
Is that right?
Just maybe.
Just maybe. Colin, what are you and Maya making? Skateboard.
I'm all finished.
Is this just like...
Whoa, Lily.
One of the more unfortunate side effects of a digital fast is that the house tends to get messier. It is a lot easier to have a clean house when you are spending your time lounging on a sofa watching TV or staring at a tablet. Creativity tends to be a little messier.
I wrote Pasha's show name. This is what I do when I haven't seen my horse in 5 days.
What are you making, Lily?
I'm attempting rolled ice cream, but it's not working.
I don't know if you parents remember this, but when I was in elementary school, at the end of the year, the teachers would always have us clean off our desks with shaving cream, and I loved doing that as a kid, so we brought it back this afternoon, but brought it back to our home. What do you think of this, Jason?
Oh my goodness.
He just walked into the
guys.
kitchen and discovered this.
This is ridiculous.
We're cleaning your table.
Wow.
I'm just reminding myself that many memories are made with messes. One of the things I'm very mindful of when we're doing a digital fast is to make sure the focus isn't primarily on the taking away of devices and screens, but instead that we're putting a lot of attention and focus on what we're doing in that time that would have been spent, scrolling on phones or watching television. And one of the ways we do that is by regularly getting together and getting in scripture. And we are working through Uncovering Mercies at the Cross, which is made by Not Consumed Ministries. And we're on day 2 right now of a 20-day study that's going to take us right up to Easter.
God mercifully gives us the opportunity to accept His truth and turn away from our sin. Matthew 3:1-3.
Today we are on a 5-hour plus drive to North Carolina, and we are doing the drive without screens. It's been an adventure so far. We're actually making a whole vlog about this car ride, so you're gonna have to check that out as well.
A license plate game right now, and we're actually doing pretty good. We found about 35.
We have just 1 hour left to go, and our car has been destroyed in the process. Yeah! Okay, the height, okay.
Look alive, 'cause while I was waiting for you, paradise is on the other side of what we don't know. Taking a long way, you and I were born to
Even though we're on a digital fast, I still do need to check my email. But one of the most freeing things I've done for the fast is taken my email off of my phone. So I'm no longer getting pinged and beeps and buzzes every time an email comes through, because truthfully, most of the emails I receive are not urgent. They don't need to be replied to quickly. So instead, I set aside time twice a day where I actually sit down and I get on my laptop computer and I'll go through all the emails I've had that day, I'll respond to them, I'll address anything that needs to be addressed. That way I'm not continuously and unnecessarily interrupted throughout the day, and instead I can just be present with whatever I'm doing and whoever I'm with. And I know that that isn't realistic for everyone's career and personal situations, but it has been something that has blessed me.
Lily is at a lacrosse game right now, so we're walked up to the park and we are just playing and waiting for our game to start.
Let's go! Ah!
We're playing a box war.
A box war? Tell me about your boxes.
Basically, it's the gorillas and his generals versus us and our pirate ship.
Wow, this is your pirate ship?
And this is also our pirate ship.
So creative, Colin. I just dropped off Maya at an appointment and I'm sitting in my car for a few minutes while she's in there. With 3 kids with braces and busy sports schedules, I spend a lot of time at appointments for kids or practices for kids. And in the past, I would sit in my phone and scroll through it and feel like I was being productive, but I actually wasn't being very productive. And so now I come prepared with a book or a Bible study or something to do to keep me busy. But I will tell you that when you are not on a phone at an appointment or waiting in a grocery store line or waiting at Starbucks, you quickly realize how much everyone else is glued to their phones. I'm often the only person in a waiting room not staring down at a phone. It's pretty crazy. Last week when I was at an appointment with Colin, I sat in a waiting room and actually had a 45-minute conversation with another woman who I had just met right there, and I looked back on that and just thought, wow, I would have missed out on that conversation and on that connection had I been staring down at my phone the whole time. And so I'm so glad I had my eyes up and I had that opportunity to meet someone. Addie and Lily,
Yes.
we are 2/3 the way done about.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so... one more week.
One more week.
Yay.
So what have you been doing these past few weeks?
So I haven't really finished any of the books that I stopped reading halfway through, and I've started a new book that's really good, so I don't think I'm going to be finishing any of those books anytime soon.
So you're still reading.
I'm
just
still
not
reading.
the books you expected you to be reading.
Yes.
How are you surviving, Miss Lily?
I don't know how I'm managing, but I've been very busy with lacrosse and I am currently exhausted.
Yeah, you haven't even had time for TV. You've had so much lacrosse games.
Yeah, I've had 3 lacrosse games in a row this week.
So I think you girls can survive the home stretch.
Oh, yeah.
No.
We're thriving.
You are.
I am thriving.
You are thriving. Today is a major house cleaning day. We're cleaning pretty much every room of our house. We're cleaning the backyard, we're cleaning the front yard. We are busy cleaning. Why are we cleaning, Addie?
We have an adoption party for Lily tomorrow.
That's right.
So we're trying to get the house all ready and prepared for that.
We're probably gonna have over 100 people here tomorrow afternoon, so today is all about getting organized and prepared. Thank you guys. So those go on the table here. What's today, Lily?
My adoption party.
Today is a day where I don't think anybody is missing out on screens because everyone is just having a blast celebrating Lily. How was your party, Lily?
It was really fun. I was not expecting to get this much.
You've had so many people come out for you.
I know. I feel so special.
Special day.
Nerd cluster.
Let's go.
It's day 25. We just got home late from Lily's lacrosse game and we're eating pizza on the screened-in porch because it's supposed to start raining and maybe some storms tonight, and we love to sit on our screened-in porch when it rains and just listen to the sound of the rain. It's a beautiful, calming sound.
I absolutely love the sound of rain sitting out here. Like, I will sit on the porch all day if it's raining and just read a book or watch the rain fall. I just love it out here. It's amazing.
It's really the simple moments like this right here that are the best thing about the digital fast, because no one's in front of the TV. We're just sitting out here enjoying a little bit of a storm. spending time together, and it's simple but so good. We are on day 27 of our digital fast, meaning we are just rounding the corner and approaching the end. It is a school afternoon. Everyone's home from school. Everyone has all their homework done. Addie and Lily are getting some tourists in the kitchen, and Maya and Colin are out cleaning out the creek. And I love that you're doing this, Maya, in your nice white uniform shirt. Unstructured outdoor play is so good for kids, and I love that Colin and Maya do a lot of it. Even Maya at 11 years old, she's not too old for it. She gets out here and gets wet and gets muddy and is digging through the creek, and I just think that is so good for kids. I'm walking around the Arboretum and Colin is scootering today, and I was realizing I think we've always done our digital fast during the spring or when the weather's been nicer, and it kind of makes me wonder what this would be like to try to do during the winter when it's colder outside and there might be snow, and I think we might have to challenge ourselves and try that next year. I've learned that I'm a terrible rock skipper. Jason is a pro. Too bad he's not here, but Colin, he's doing pretty good. I think he's picking up his daddy's skills. I realized I am way too old to be spinning. I got so dizzy. Did you get dizzy?
No.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Today we're at Cheekwood with our family, and we are doing egg hunts and touring all the gardens.
Today is day 30 of our digital fast. That means it is our last day. So we're sitting outside dyeing Easter eggs, and I thought we'd check in on everyone and see what they learned, see how they feel about the experience.
I enjoyed we did a Bible study throughout the entire fast, and I really liked that. It definitely got me away from my screens more and more in like the Bible and God's Word. So I definitely like doing that. And I also felt like we got to do a lot more of like family bonding together without everyone just staring at screens all day.
Colin, what did you enjoy most from our digital fast?
Drawing with my
Yeah, what did you enjoy drawing?
some fun toys.
Oh, I think Sandy really wants your egg, Colin. What about you, Jason?
I enjoyed wondering what was happening with my F1 races for the last month. So I'm anxious to get back to those. But seriously, I enjoy moments like these, with the additional family bonding moments that we've had throughout the month. I'd encourage everybody to give it a shot.
I'd agree with Jason, and that there were so many just simple moments like we're having right now, where there wasn't a lot of plan or thought that went into anything, but we were all just present with each other and enjoying each other's companies, laughing, smiling, having heartfelt conversations. And I've loved all the time we've spent outdoors. Lily, tell me something you learned from the fast.
So, I learned that I am way too addicted to TV.
Do you have a plan going forward?
I will limit myself.
So learn you need to make some changes.
Yes.
I like that. Maya, what did you enjoy from the fast?
I enjoyed drawing with Colin and playing in the creek and just like coming up with new games to play outside and just like having fun outside.
I'm glad she mentioned coming up with games to play, because one of the things that we've noticed from all three of our digital fasts is how much more creative the kids get when we are off screens. And in fact, Addie's gonna help me with this. Addie, what does our pastor always say when we do this fast?
Boredom is the gateway to creativity.
That's how we sound.
Boredom is I can't do an Australian accent.
Boredom is the gateway to creativity.
Another positive effect that we've noticed year after year is that everybody's moods are just a little bit better when we're off screens. I don't think we realize how much they affect our moods and our attitudes and even the way we interact with each other, because the kids tend to get along a little bit better as well when just screens aren't even in the picture. Thank you so much for joining us for this digital fast. We hope you've enjoyed the journey with us.